Jesus talk or God or anything like that. I think as I look back, I think all of you can understand where I'm coming from. Where people were always so judging of other people. People would judge me for the way I lived my life, the way I did things, and I think that I always thought like God didn't judge people, so why are all these people judging me? My family, my friends. Some people I know that were Christians would turn around and say, "Oh man, you're doing that." I said, "Wait a minute. I thought God didn't judge people, but I don't know. If I hear Christians talking about being judged, then I think I don't want any part of this God stuff, this, being saved and thinking that God loves me." So that, I mean, me personally, that I think that's what drifted me away from believing there was God, because I felt like everyone was just so immediate to just get on your case about, oh, you shouldn't be drinking, you shouldn't be drugging, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't. I got so sick of hearing about it. So I'm just going to live the way I want to live, because I don't want to hear people telling me how to live. I just wanted to live my own life, do my own thing, and I did that for like 46 years of my life. You know? So, I think I finally got to a point where I don't think I could fall any further. I was pretty much, just down on, everything in my life was just gone bad, gone wrong. If there's a God, why would he want me to be in the situation that I'm in? I didn't think I deserved that, so I used all this pain in my life to, hey, I'm just going to go do what I want to do. That was my excuse to just live my life, and I don't care what people think. I'm just going to do my thing. And I was a stubborn, prideful, egotistical person. I didn't want anybody telling me that. And I know if you're at that point, it's like, shit, I was there. I mean, I was there for a long time, and I can't even really get the words to tell you how I am so lucky that God, even though I could care less, I didn't want to hear about him, I didn't want to do anything, he sought me out to show me his path, and I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to follow it. I mean, maybe I'd hear something, but I'd just say, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go that way, He didn't give up on me, and I had to get to a point where, my life was unimaginable, and I was thinking about killing myself. I didn't want to live anymore. It's like, what's this life about? Is life about just feeling empty? And that's what I just felt no matter what I did, whether I was out drinking or just doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. It felt good, you feel high, and, I'm feeling good, and then the next day you just wake up and it's like, man, I didn't want to, I was so upset with the way I was living my life, but I didn't even know where to go to change these thoughts, where to change my mindset, my heart. I was so bitter and empty. I didn't even know if I had my spirit and my soul felt like they were just like dormant. And I just a slow process finally got me to the point where, I heard people talk about God and being saved, and I didn't even know what saved was. I said, "Are you saved?" I said, "Saved from what?" I didn't know what saved was. I had no idea. I would hear people, "Oh, I'm a born-again Christian." I was looking at them like they were wackos or nuts. I'm like, what the heck is a born-again Christian? Oh, you need to turn to God to be saved. He loves you. He's got a purpose for your life. I was like, a purpose for my life? My life stinks. What purpose? I mean, what can I do in my life to change this rut of just a selfish person that I was? So, it came to one point in my life where I don't know if I felt like God's presence was there, and I just felt him there with me, and I had to humble myself to know that I can't change me. There's nothing I can do. I've tried every avenue, drugs, alcohol, sex, all this stuff to fill this nothing in my life. I was like, I'm a nothing. I'm nobody. But I'm like, I was so angry that all this bitterness just was filling my heart and my spirit and my soul. And I said, how the heck can I get rid of this stuff? And I just remember one night God was like, Steve, I died for that. I died for all this pain, all this suffering, all this anger, all this greed and selfishness and fear and all this stuff. And he's just like, that's why I died. You just lay that stuff down. Just lay it down. And I knew when I laid that stuff down, a peace came over me that I can't even explain in words, that I didn't even know existed. And I felt like, oh my, I said, God, I dropped to my knees and I was like, God, I said, I don't even know how I can serve you. I didn't believe in you. I didn't even want to hear your name. I just thought you wanted all this pain in my life. And he said, no, I want good things for you in your life. I want you to be happy. I want you to be joyful. I don't want you to feel the ways of this world. And I knew I was just caught up in the world and things and belongings. And it's like, it's not about that. It's about your spirit and just have that love in your heart. And I never thought my heart could turn from where it was to where it is today. And I'm so thankful that, I can share in this ministry here. And, God pointed me toward going into the jail systems to talk to the inmates in there and let them know it doesn't matter where you are in this point of your life. Your life can change at any point, but you have got to want that. And sometimes it's very difficult to humble yourself to get to that point. But me personally, until I got to that point, there was no reason for me to even be standing here today. I just felt like my life was meaningless and I'm going to die and go in the ground, and that's the end of my life. And God said, I got something for you. And I can tell you today, I never thought I'd be standing up here in front of people, telling you that what God did for me, because I never took time out for anybody but myself. But